Hey there, Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. You have the card of Strength that came through. So it's more effort will get you what you want. So we're talking about that full moon that is happening in Capricorn. Capricorn is always about you show up for yourself and your hard work will pay off. That is the energy of Capricorn. And so this full moon is allowing us to complete a certain phase. This full moon was actually seeded as a new moon 6.5 years ago. So December of 2016, think about what it was that you decided that you wanted to do. You're reaching some sort of a harvesting point, but there is more effort that is being required of you at this time. And so there is like a clearing of a space, a harvesting in order to allow more energy to be able to flow in. There's been a lot of reasons why that Capricorn energy has been blocked, right? That we had all those planets pile up in Capricorn during 2020. So that was like slowing everything down. And now I feel like things are getting back up to speed. You have the card of commitment for your overall energy. So you have strength and commitment. There is a need for whatever it is that you are hoping to achieve, to create for yourself, to manifest and to bring in, that you really dig into that core strength of showing up for yourself and doing the work. That is what Saturn, that is what Saturn, which rules Capricorn, energy is all about. And here we have in the energy of what you're seeking, we have the scythe. So there is a harvesting, a cutting out, an ending of, a conclusion of. This card right here says full moon in Capricorn like none of the other cards in the Lenormand deck. This one right here, new moon in Capricorn energy would be like the whips. It is the hard work. It is doing the stuff, but that is what gets you to where you want to go. I love where your cards end up. So I can see that there is more that needs to be done. And part of this is that your anxiety is creating a burden. And so good news is that on July 17th, that North Node moves out of Taurus, which has been the integration phase from the North Node that was in your sign a few years ago, and it's going to move now into Aries, and air and fire, right? Air feeds fire. This is going to fire you up. This is going to light you up, but it's also the seed planting energy of the direction you want to go. And so there is an influx of energy that is coming in for you very quickly here. And so where things have felt, I want to say, stuck and stagnant, here the key to the situation, we have this garden, right? But that statue is frozen, right? It's not moving. It's dark. It's being lit up by the fairies. And here, being lit up by the fairies in the heart space, we have the fox. And so where you have been feeling stuck, stagnant, and frozen in the heart space, you are starting to sort things out and figure things out. So the thing about the fox is a strategist. And Gemini energy tends to get a little bit of information about a lot of things. Like, you know a little about a lot of things. And it makes you really great in conversation. And it keeps you engaged, and it's hard to do the deep dive, right? It is. It gets boring. And there is something about all the little information and tidbits that you are collecting, because there are multiple spirit guides talking to this fox. What you need to know is coming in from a variety of sources and information. But you need more information. You need to go a little deeper on something, because this book of knowledge is closed in the area of transformation. And so that means there's something where you need to go a little deeper, dig a little more, have the strength and the perseverance to really commit to understanding something a little more. It's a deeper dive. This is super interesting too. Okay, so here in the energy of what the obstacle is, it's the joy and the happiness. It's a bouquet of flowers. This means a variety of things have felt not great. Not just one thing, but a variety of things. They got a big, huge lily, though, in the middle there. And in the energy of resources, it's a different color, but we have a lily here. And the lily is about healing. And the lily is also has a sexual energy, especially when it has the colors of this one. But it's also creative energy. And this right here, it's a Peruvian lily. And again, it's this root chakra, it's the sacral chakra, and it's the solar plexus energy coming in. We have you anchoring your energy into the solar plexus. So this is creative energy with confidence, right? This is really committing in. You have trust in your power. And again, it's not a lily, it's a daffodil, but it has a lot of that same energy of there's something in the center and everything opening up around it. And it's almost like creating, it's like in multiple ways, pulling the energy in and really allowing yourself to shine, right? So the sun has the sun and then the rays that come out. And that's very much what this daffodil looks like. And that's what these lilies look like, right? And so there is the central idea, the central energy, but there's a radiating energy around it that draws and attracts, you know, the bees so that you can propagate. But so it draws and attracts the sweetness, the ability to spread this out even further, to bring more things in. So this creative energy, there's something that you have going on that if you make a commitment to it, wishes come true. Rapid achievement of your dreams and wishes. Wishes come true. There's a need, though, with this ring here to commit to it, to make a commitment in the heart space, to allow yourself to come back to life. But you need a little more information on something that feels very important here, that you do a little bit of a deeper dive in something. Trust your power of being able to gather a bunch of information and sift through it, though. Sift through the information. Something in there is really valuable. Something in there is really valuable, and maybe more than one something, because we have a couple of fairies here coming in. Again, he's standing here in the middle of all these flowers. These are poppies. That means use your intuition. Listen to your intuition. Take a little time to meditate. So some of this information you're going to get from doing a deep dive in the real world, you know, like research. A lot of this is going to come through your intuition, your ability to sort through this. So we have the dog of loyalty here in the action to take, but they're sitting there and they're having a conversation. So again, there is a trusted advisor, friend, somebody who knows what it is that you need to know that can help you to unlock the secrets, the information, the knowledge, the wisdom that you need. And with that comes the clarity and your ability to know what steps to take next. Very interesting. All right. You have the card of be humble. See the bigger picture. And embrace the flow of life. These are both full moon cards. One's Gemini and one's Sagittarius. So this is that energy. This is your energy, this nice flow of energy. This has to do with the nodal shift that's coming up in just 2 weeks. And that nodal shift happens right before we get that first quarter moon in Leo. And so, yeah, there is, because we have a new moon on the 17th when everything is shifting, that new moon in Cancer. And then within days we get the first quarter moon in Leo as the sun also moves into Leo. And so again, air feeds fire. Venus is right now going to be in Leo until October 10th. Libra season, which is an air sign. So there's a lot of energy going on there. We're working with that in Facebook. If you want to come over, you might find something very valuable here. There's something about your confidence, and Venus is all about our confidence around our self-value, self-worth, self-esteem, but our confidence that creates that inner strength that we need. But there's a need to persevere. There is a need to persevere, to go a little deeper, to seek a little more information, to get a little more knowledge. And some of this is going to come from spending time in the quiet space, in contemplation, listening to your spirit guide team. And some of this is going to come from doing some research and getting more information from others. So embracing the flow of life. So here we have this heart-to-heart conversation going on here again. And then see the bigger picture, the contemplation. This energy here, we have these two individuals seeking enlightenment by themselves. They're both sitting and contemplating. You're going to need to do both. You're going to need to communicate with somebody that you really trust to get the information that you're looking for. And it could be a lawyer, right? If you really trust them to know the law around this business career move you're making or whatever it is, right? Or your realtor, if you really trust them on advising you on purchasing a new home, it could be something like that. It could be a business career move and you've got a mentor that you work with and you really trust. Okay, it's somebody you trust. It doesn't necessarily have to be a friend. It could be an expert in the field of whatever it is you're seeking the information, the knowledge about. But trust your ability to draw and attract to you that which you really need. Have confidence in that. But there's going to be strength that's going to be required. And I think the strength for Gemini in this particular situation is Gemini has a tendency, my mom was a Gemini, to get a little bit of information about something and think that you have a clearer understanding of it than perhaps you do. And so I think this is about you being willing to have the strength to say to yourself, do I really know everything I need to know on that, or should I go a little deeper? And I think over the next month or so, be willing to go a little deeper. Go ahead and take a little pause, a little breath, and go a little deeper to get just a little more information. I think it makes a big difference. I really do. So, all right. I'm on Facebook every day. We get into the astrology over there. I really thank you guys so much. You guys are really supporting this channel. Your thumbs up and your comments make such a big difference. I really appreciate that. And if you subscribe, hit the notification bell so you always know when I upload videos. Let's see here, you guys. Your videos usually come out on Wednesdays. I generally try to do it that way. So if that helps. All right. I think that's it. Come and join me also on Facebook where we're working with Venus. And I do have a couple of spots left at this time that I'm recording in August to do readings. So if you're interested in that, send me an email. You guys take care. I'll talk to you soon.